Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today I'm going to be reviewing a variety that, well, quite frankly, is not one of my favorites, but this year I've been trying to keep a very open mind when it comes to beers. And so I saw this on the shelf for $1.99. I actually paid $1.69 with my coupon and thought, what the hell, let's give it a shot. Plus, it's a brewery with which I'm familiar and have been very happy with the selections I've had from them. And so today's selection is the blondeale brewed with honey, Belching Beaver Brewery. This can is just under 3 months old, so this is a fairly fresh beer. Our smooth drinking honey blondeale is one of the best sellers, and for good reason. We brew with the finest quality honey available. Floral aromas leap from the glass, while subtly sweet honey flavors linger on the finish, making this a beer for all occasions. This golden brew is an easy drinking favorite, enjoyed by our whole damn crew, because quality matters, and so do you. Good times to you, my friend, and welcome to the Beaver family. Cheers, Tom. And this does have a 5.5 ABV. Blonde, well, it's a 5.5 ABV, 19 IBUs. We'll get into that in just a second. Um, Now, blondes typically go between 3.8 and 5.5 ABV. That's a big margin. Also, they're usually between 15 and 28 IBUs. Also a big margin. 11 of my friends on Untappd gave this a cumulative score of 3.46. 17,000 of us have given it a score of 3.51. Beer Advocate, this was first reviewed on Beer Advocate on the 5th of March, 2013. 132 people have reviewed it and given it a 3.62 cumulative score, which is a good ranking on Beer Advocate's scale. And Rate Beer, 86 people have given it a cumulative score of 3.09. So there you have it. A few things about the blonde. I'm just going to read this straight from Beer Judging Certification Program's own site. Blondes are typically offered as an entry-level craft beer. The west side of the United States, brew pub examples are more assertive. It is also referred to as the least challenging beer. So there you have it. Blondes are sort of the redheaded stepchildren of the craft beer world. They're not highly regarded. So it's kind of nice to know that a variety of which I'm not that crazy isn't that really an important variety anyway. So let's pour this and see how this blonde looks as we're pouring it. And I'm seeing a lot of carbonation. And you are seeing a shade, oh, I'm going to say at least 2 shades, maybe even 3 shades darker than what this actually is. This head appears to be fairly resilient. I see some bubbles popping, but not all over the place. Lots and lots of carbonation through here. I'm going to see if I can get this. Nah, it's just not going to come through. Can't get the daylight turned the right direction, so you can get a better view of this. See just the tiniest bit of lacing, which is kind of surprising. You'd figure with this being a honey blonde, it'd be a little more sugary. Bringing it to the nose, I smell malt, I smell wheat, and I smell alcohol. There's actually a fairly high alcohol smell to this, considering it's only, 5.5 ABV. It's sort of alcoholic smelling. The color is, I'm going to describe that as, well, what am I going to describe that as? About the color of, see what you're saying is about the color of iced tea. This is about the color, I'm going to call this golden. Yeah, that's I think that's about right for this shade, golden. Anyway, let's quit talking about it and get to drinking. Cheers. Well, it is sweet. You can definitely taste that honey. The honey is the predominant flavor. This is a sweet beer. It tastes like the malt is sweet. Obviously, you can taste the honey, as I said. Now, even though there was an alcohol smell in it, there's no real alcohol burn on the on the tongue. Difficult to really say anything more about this beer other than it's sweet. It's not bad. It's just a sweet carbonated beer. Um, I think actually this would do a pretty good job with beer cocktails. Those of you who are into beer cocktails, and I'm going to be working on a beer cocktail recipe book myself. But those, as I said, those who are into beer cocktails, if you're needing a sweet component for your cocktail, um, this might be good. But otherwise, I'm not crazy about this. I don't dislike it. It's just, yeah. Aside from sweet, there's just not a whole lot to it. So until next time, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.